Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at J-Town Press, where she goes to a South Carolina Department of Health and Human Services and gets trespassed. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the podcast, the Craptown Florida Man Power Rankings. Episode 29 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Social Services and the Department of Health and Human Services here in Orangeburg, South Carolina. It is Tuesday, March the 18th. It's about 9:19 in the morning. We're going to go in here and do a civil rights investigation. Make sure they respect our rights to record in public and in publicly accessible areas. No concealable weapons, no weapons. Oh, wow. You can do all your SNAP applications here? Huh. That's interesting. Wow. It's really wide open in here. Oh, they have Allied Universal Security? Oh, wow. They've got the Medicaid only. You've got DSS and SNAP over there to your left. Healthy connections. This window's closed. Well, they've got a big wall there, huh?
Wow, what riveting journalism this is. I didn't know the Department of Health and Human Services had walls, and that I could go there and get assistance for food and health care. Oh, wait, everybody knows that. This isn't journalism. What investigation of civil rights violations is J-Town trying to go after? None. This is just a ploy for her to get access to a building to try to make content for her YouTube channel.
Got all kinds of information here. DHSS, temptation policy information, healthy connections, restricted access, DSS only. And I always look if you need an interpreter. I didn't even know they had interpreters here. I wonder what languages they speak. Oh wow, she's got all kinds of information. See, they put their information, they put like different helpful information in the side there. See it? Section, isn't that cute? There's the Fegan Diesel. Oh wow.
Now, right here is enough grounds to have her J-Town trespassed from the building. These are the meeting rooms for people to come get assistance for Medicaid and food assistance. They have to go in there and do these interviews where they have to give out private information, such as street addresses, social security numbers, phone numbers, and the social security numbers of any children or anybody living in the household. Now, why is she back there? She was not invited to go back there. She just saw a door was open and went back there. That right there is wrong. She has no right to be there.
How you doing?
Good, you?
Is there any reason why you're recording in the building?
I'm sorry?
Is there any reason why you're recording in the building?
Oh, there's always a reason.
What's the reason? What's the reason, man?
Shh. You're gonna ruin the video.
But
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
no, what's the reason?
Lysol and disinfectant. Huh. I like how they put just the COVID up here. What about the sides? Huh. Mickey D's. Huh.
Where are you from?
Do they have their cameras here? Huh. Interesting. Wow.
Where are you from?
The news?
You're lying. Can I see your credentials?
And who issues those?
Excuse me?
Who issues those?
You gotta have some kind of identification to let me know you're from the news.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, interesting. That's a first for me.
If not, you don't have to leave the building. Either you leave or I'll call county.
What time do y'all close today? Is it 5 o'clock? That means I've got till 5 then. Or 4.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because, Ilana, you're not a resident of South Carolina. You're not a resident of this county. You're not here to get any benefits. You're not here to apply for benefits. You're not here to reapply. And you're going to make the argument, well, I'm conducting a constitutionally protected activity. Yeah, that's not going to fly here. Unless you're here for official business, what you're doing is considered loitering. And since the security staff has told you to exit the building because you're not showing any credentials that you are affiliated with any of the news sources out there, you're going to have to leave. Refusal to leave is grounds to have them call the police and charge you with criminal trespassing.
We'll assume it's 4 since you're being kind of quiet.
Yes, ma'am. I need a deputy here at DSS, please. It's 114 Howard Hill Road. Officer McNeil with LA Universal. There's a lady that's in my lobby. She's recording. I asked her to leave the building, and she refuses to leave the building. White female, black jacket, blue jeans, black shoes,
Black shirt.
black shirt with black pair of shades, hair on the bun.
Yeah. With black shades. Don't forget the shades. Okay.
She says she's from the news, and I asked her to see some credentials, and she don't want to show me anything that she's from the news.
Everything okay?
I'm sorry?
No, don't take a picture of me. No, I don't want to be on TV or nothing.
Thank you. You know that's a violation of people's rights. Look,
Oh, what right is that?
you can't be coming. You just can't come in here and start recording.
Oh, who said that?
You can't do that.
What law is that?
That's invading people's rights, and you need to stop recording me.
Oh, what happens if I don't?
Okay.
You gonna shoot me?
No, I ain't gonna shoot you.
Okay. Okay. Then we're okay then.
No, I ain't gonna shoot
You
you.
gonna get physical?
I ain't gonna do that neither.
Okay, cool.
But you will create a scene in there, just to let you know, because there will be someone who's not gonna go for that.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll stand here peacefully. Why are you recording me? Oh, I'm a Karen because I'm recording. Interesting.
Well, you are a Karen. Actually, all frauditors are Karens, if you think about it. Karens are entitled, so are all frauditors. Frauditors think they have the right to do whatever they want, so do Karens. Nothing gives you the right to go in to a place where people are trying to get help because they might need it, because they can't get proper health care without it, or they can't feed their families. So you feel like you're entitled to go in there and film these people? No, that is what a Karen does.
Good, you? Thank you for the smile. I wish other people it would rub off on. Yes, sir. You're next.
stop recording.
Shh. You're causing a disturbance. Shh. You are causing a disturbance, sir. Shh.
Okay.
Shh.
All right. Now she's already asked you to stop. She's already asked you to stop. No, she's not. She's asked.
Causing a disturbance. Shh.
But you are the one who's causing the disturbance here. He is trying to tell you that you cannot film in here. You've been told to exit the building, and yet you're still here. And when he's trying to inform you that you're not allowed to film the people, and people have already asked you to stop filming them, you're going, shh, causing them to have to speak louder. That is causing a disturbance. You are disrupting the services of the Department of Health and Human Services here. You are the one who's going to be getting kicked out and trespassed.
Yes, ma'am. I called maybe almost 30 minutes ago to have a deputy to come to DSS place. Yes. Give me 1 second.
Okay, so I was snap the work program and she said
He's right now. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Yeah. Huh, shall I get hooked up with an education?
Would you please get away from my door?
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah, public area, sir.
Just go, please.
Public area.
Just go.
Shall I get hooked up with an education? Seems like it. Maybe not. Maybe he's waiting for the sheriff's department.
I got this lady behind me. She came in the building. She went down one of the hallways and she's recording. I've asked her to leave the building. And there she's now in my face again. I've asked her to see her credentials. She said she's from the news. I asked her credentials. Didn't produce it. All I want her to do, leave the premises before it becomes an uproar.
Okay. How are you, man?
Good, you?
Good. What's going on today?
Just doing a news story.
No, you're lying. You're lying. What makes you lie?
Okay.
Yeah.
Any particular reason other than your news story why you at the building, man?
Yeah, that's my business.
Okay.
As per the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they actually leave the building, man. Unfortunately, you have to leave the property.
I haven't broken a law, sir.
Okay, man. But they actually leave, you still have to leave.
So if I don't leave, what's going to happen?
Potentially you can be put on trespass, man. If you
So am I being trespassed?
Yes, ma'am. I'm actually leaving.
And what's your name, sir?
I'm Corporal Frazier.
Corporal Frazier, and what's your ID number?
112.
And 112. You know that's going to be a civil rights lawsuit, right?
So, ma'am, if they actually...
This is a constitutionally protected activity. This is a public building. Can I speak to a supervisor, please?
You're speaking of...
Yes, you do have a constitutional right to film in public. However, when it becomes a part of disturbing the process of the people getting services in this public building, you can be trespassed. You don't have to break a law. That's a common misconception that frauditors like to spread. That the only way they can be trespassed from any public place is they have to break the law. When in fact, that is not true. Violating of the policies is enough to be trespassed from a building.
So can I speak to your supervisor before you make a mistake, sir? This is a public building. I'm doing exercise and constitutionally protected activities. Do you understand what the First Amendment is, sir?
25 me over here, please.
Do you understand what the First Amendment is, sir?
I do, man.
Okay.
So
do you understand what the Constitution is? Do you understand what the Constitution is?
Okay, give me 1 sec.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. We'll get his license plate, 85818. So you've got the Orangeburg County.
I'll give you the opportunity again. I'm speaking with my supervisor. You need to leave the property.
And who's your supervisor?
Ma'am?
Can I ask you who I'm leaving, but who's your supervisor?
No, ma'am, you need to go ahead and leave now.
Okay, what's your supervisor's name?
So, once again, go ahead and leave.
Okay. If I don't leave, I'll be arrested? Okay, I'm leaving right now, sir. I'm leaving right now. So, under threat of arrest, this is the Department of Social Services, South Carolina. I'm sorry? Am I legally required to identify?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I leave or?
Yes, ma'am. You can leave.
Okay.
Identify you first.
Can I leave or?
Yeah, I need your ID first.
I'm not legally required to, sir.
Okay.
The crime doesn't happen unless I stay.
So once again, I asked you to leave the property early.
I'm trying to leave.
When you didn't leave, so no, I need your ID.
So if I don't, I'll be arrested?
So
Yes, and this officer is correct. You committed the crime of criminal trespass once you stayed after the Allies Universal Security Guard asked you to leave the property. And then once the sheriff's deputy here got here and asked you to leave the property, you continued to stay because you said you wanted to speak to a supervisor, even though you have been told not only by the security guard and the sheriff's deputy to leave. That is committing criminal trespass. Now, they have to ID you so they can put you on the list saying that you have been trespassed from this property and that you're not welcome back.
once again.
Okay, are you ready? I don't have my ID on me.
Okay, what's your name, man?
Lana.
Lana what?
Patrick.
Okay.
Am I free to leave?
1 second. Spell your first name for me.
Lana.
Last name Patrick.
Common spelling. Am I free to leave?
1, 2, 1, verb. No, ma'am. Sit tight for a second.
Okay.
Tonight, your name and date of birth, please. First name Lana, that's Lana. Last name Patrick, common spelling.
And what was your supervisor's name, sir?
He's about to be here in a second. You can speak then when he gets here.
Okay. I'm trying to leave. But
Okay. I asked you to leave before, so
I did.
No, when I talked to you right there and I asked you to leave,
I asked you if I was trespassing.
729 clear.
10-4. Add that 14 to tab, please.
I'm trying to leave, sir. I gave you my name and date of birth.
You want to speak to a supervisor?
I do. I would like to speak to a supervisor.
Okay. He's around the corner, and
Okay.
when I pulled up to you, when I was cordial with you at first, and I asked you what was going on, and you said...
But I'm trying to ask you, I'm trying to tell you, sir, it's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm not breaking any laws.
I told you at first, I said if they ask you to leave the property, you need to
You want to pull in right here?
So I told you at first when you need to...
So am I being arrested now?
So once again, you can sit tight. He's around the corner. You want
Okay.
to speak on?
Yeah, I would love to. I'm trying to exercise my civil rights, the same ones you swore up.
You're on property and they tell you need to leave.
I'm trying to leave, sir.
You didn't leave. You had the right to leave back there. So I asked you to leave the first time.
I asked you for a supervisor. I wanted to talk to
You
you.
didn't ask for a supervisor.
I did ask for a supervisor. So now I'm being arrested for trespassing?
You sit tight for 1 second.
Absolutely. It's a constitutionally protected activity, sir.
All right.
I'm legally allowed to be here.
1 second.
You have a constitutional right to be a dumbass.
Why don't you jump up on the stand?
You have a
Okay. Where do you want me to wait at?
Stand right there.
Okay.
She said she works for
Are you the supervisor, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Give me 1 second.
Okay, sure.
You want to take me out? Not yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm peaceful, sir. I'm doing a news story, and I'm doing a civil rights investigation.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
What news affiliate are you with?
I'm independent.
Okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
You can't just walk in the building freely.
It's a public building, sir.
I understand that,
Okay.
but it's private stuff that goes on back there as well.
Yeah, I'm not in the restricted areas. I'm just in the public lobby.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
They want you to leave the building.
I'm trying to.
All right, so
Can I leave or?
is you good?
Yeah. So you are placed on trespass from this business if you
Okay.
step foot
And
back.
how long did trespass, sir?
So once again, you're trespassing. Once
Okay.
the business owner allows you to come back, if you come back on this property, you will be arrested.
So it's indefinite.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, you have a good day.
You're welcome. And where's your sheriff's department at? Okay. Thank you so much.
You have a good day.
And we're in it here, folks. There is more to the video of Lana going to the sheriff's department to file complaints on the supervisor and the deputy who showed up and told her that she was trespassed. She's also going to make claims in the video that she's going to file a civil rights lawsuit because they violated her constitutional rights, even though they didn't. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I could never thank you enough.